Alright, what's up guys? So, Righteous Ray, they have uploaded a video titled Keith Lee spits out food for the first time and rates 0 out of 10. Dang. And I just feel like, cause now I feel like Keith Lee, he's like the guy that you go to where it's like if you're wanting to like learn about a restaurant, you know, you see like, oh, let me see if Keith Lee's done it, or at least if you're like looking up reviews for a restaurant and you see Keith Lee done did a video to it, you're instantly clicking on that video. So yeah, that's all I'm like, but I'm like, dang, my thing is this, if I own a restaurant, right? And Keith Lee, he orders my food, or he comes in and gets my food. My thing is this, I'm like, please, he likes the food. But that's the thing, I like to think that I wouldn't do no stuff like that, where if I open up a restaurant, like, I'm just gonna have, like, some bad food, or if it's, like, not, you know, like, yeah. So, my thing is like, if I see him do a video and he spits my food out and rates it a 0 out of 10. It's one of those things where, what's that meme of Donkey from Shrek, where he's just like looking straight forward, and it's like almost an acceptance face. Like that'll be the face that I would be making. I'm like, I gotta accept whatever, you know, actions follow. I'm like, God dang, man, you know, it's like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I definitely would try to get, but it's like, it shouldn't take, you know, one of the most, if not the most famous food reviewer on the internet to, like, get your act up. It's like, nah, bro, that's something that you gotta be doing prior before that happens. So then when he comes in, it's like, he ain't spitting their food out and rating it a 0 out of 10, but let's see how this goes down. Make sure if you guys haven't though, go subscribe to Righteous Ray. Make sure you guys go follow Keith Lee across all his platforms. I know there is a professional wrestler named Keith Lee, and you might be all like, wait a minute, there's two Keith Lees? Like, yeah, there's that Keith Lee, and then there's this Keith Lee. But make sure, go follow that Keith Lee too. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this video.
Me and my family were driving around Michigan when we got this DM. You can pause to read if you would like to.
It's not a family-owned restaurant inside of a liquor store in South. A small family-owned restaurant inside of a liquor store. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of a restaurant inside of a liquor store. That's new to me. That's new. That is flat out new. I ain't never heard of that.
I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 to 10. We spent $90.63. The customer service, my family said, while the people were extremely nice, the wait time was extensive. We only got 3 plates. An hour and a half is kind of extensive, if you ask me.
I will say, in my opinion,
An hour and a half? I'm like, bro, we're only ordering a few things. Why is that? That's crazy.
big nod to their customer service is the fact they own DoorDash. I can only imagine doing walk-ins and DoorDash in a small space like this, so I respect it.
Actually, the wait time could be because people are starting to hear about it, and they trying it, and they packing this liquor store
They
out.
were very crowded. She did say that.
But nonetheless, I'm going to show you everything I got, and we're going to try it and rate it 1 to 10. Lamb chops, turkey chops, chicken wings, mac and cheese, fried turkey chops, potato salad and greens, and a side of cornbread.
I've always stood on honesty and transparency, but at some point coming up, I wasn't able to be as constructive as I would like to be. But my intentions were honest, and they were pure as always. I don't mean no harm. This is one of the most roller coaster reviews I've ever done. But the day I'm not honest 100% about my experience is the day I stopped doing reviews. And at the same time, I attempted to be as constructive as I could. Just know I tried. God bless you.
This is a lamb chop. I'm not sure what sauce this is, but I dipped it anyway.
It looked dry. Like that upper part, it looked mad dry.
This lamb is more gamey than a lot of lamb chops I've ever had. It's also a lot fattier and a lot chewier too. I'm not a huge fan of that. For me personally, this is a 4 out of 10. It's seasoned well though, and I do like the sauce. The sauce is nice and sweet. It's not super sweet though. It's a chicken wing. Everything here looks very simple. It's seasoned well. It is seasoned extremely well. This is fried chicken, but it's really seasoned fried chicken. Hot sauce came on the side. Ooh, I like hot sauce. Without the hot sauce, for me, this is 7.5 out of 10 with the hot sauce.
That's something I notice a lot of people do. They cover their mouth. I'm like, me, you guys, the day I get into food reviewing, I ain't gonna be sitting there like, you know, like, oh, I was like, you guys you gonna see, because it's like, I feel like you need to see how a person chew. You need to see, because I feel like a person, how they chew, that's how you know whether they like the food or not. If you can't see it, because it's like, I feel like that a person, it's just they make faces, they do certain things, and I just feel like it's like you cover it. I'm like, bruh, I get it, I understand, but at the same time, I'm like, nah, I get in the food review and I ain't covering my mouth. Y'all gonna see me chew.
7.8 out of 10. This is a turkey chop. I didn't get on camera, but my family just tried it. They all kind of agree. This is seasoned really well, and it's a really good turkey chop. But all of this kind of just tastes like you at somebody's auntie house. Like you at somebody's mama house, or like you at your friend house.
Your house.
Your house. I just feel like if this was quicker and a little bit cheaper, I feel like this would be a very, very, very well-known spot, especially well-known enough for them not to be in a liquor store.
When I went back in, I was like, wanted to give you a little bit of time because you said you had a lot of orders. She said, yeah, we just been slammed.
I see why. I'm not surprised by any stretch of the imagination why they slammed. This turkey chop by itself is an 8.5 out of 10. Turkey
I
chop
can
is very
see, and
good.
you're in the liquor store, you get your liquor, you get your auntie's cooking. You didn't.
You said
I'm
it.
like, that's just different, though. I've never heard of that before. I'm like,
Word.
Good turkey chop.
Yeah, it is.
Next, we got the greens.
Oh,
dang.
To be honest with you, that's one of the worst things I've had in a long time. It's extremely pungent. It's strong. It's a taste that don't taste like greens. I have no idea what that is, to be honest with you. I don't mean no harm, but that's a 0 out of 10 if you ask me. And to be honest with you, I don't really have an appetite to try anything else. I really don't mean to be rude. God bless you. Have an amazing day. I'll be safe.
Dang. Oh, wow. Oh, that is crazy. Oh, man. Like, that ain't, nah. My thing is this, right? To be eating some food, and it's like you get to a portion to where it's like, okay, now I'm eating something else, and it just ruins it for everything. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that there are places that you go to for food. The liquor store ain't one of them, unless it's like some snacks, some kibbles and bits, across the. But I'm saying like actual food that you gotta like cook, sit there, look at for a little bit, cook it. So it's just I ain't maybe that was their first time getting into greens, but yeah, that's crazy. That's something where I'm like, nah. You gotta get questioned. Like you gotta get questioned. Dang, man. The thing is like I try to be respectful as I can be, like at the times where people then ask me to review stuff, because I have to say the last thing somebody asked me to review was a video game, and I tried to be as respectful as I can be. But at times, it's like you get something and then it's like it ain't of good quality, and then you say some bad things about it. But yeah, that's dang, man. I feel bad for them, but I mean, hey, lesson learned. You gotta do better, I guess. But anyways, yeah, make sure if you guys haven't, go follow Keith Leon across all his platforms. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Righteous Ray, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.